Just to give a little bit more insight into this system at Stanford that investigates students, there are two types of investigations that can be done. One is a violation of what's called the fundamental standard. That's a rule at Stanford that states that students are expected to be quote unquote good citizens. And then there's also obviously the honor code, which is related to exams, cheating, things like that. So just to throw a couple statistics to show how broad this is, in the 2020 to 2021 school year, Stanford investigated about over 400 students under these two laws. Now, 97% of those investigations were about honor code. They were cheating investigations. And what happens is the university has 6 months to conduct an investigation before they decide whether or not to file formal charges. So after that 6-month deadline, the university had filed 201 formal charges that year. Now, out of those 201 students who were formally charged, only 5 were found not guilty. So this process that I investigated, what many of my sources told me and what this data, I think, shows is that there is this process stacked against the students. The university's hiring outside counsel, whereas these students don't have representation of their own unless they can afford to go, get somebody elsewhere to help them through this process. It can take months. It can take so much physical energy, mental energy, focus them away towards this investigation, away from their classes, away from the social experience of college at all. And many of the sources that I spoke to, both students and alumni, are saying that they don't want the university to make it easier for students to cheat. They're not trying to create an environment in which it's easy to cheat and cheating is just rampant. But they also want to have a process that's fair to students, and they also want to have a process in which students feel like they are respected and appreciated by their university, that they are presumed innocent before being proven guilty. These basic values of due process are just completely thrown out the window in this judicial system implemented by the university.